Now getting a closer look at the results of a statewide operation in Maryland to take down street takeovers. We've covered a lot of these meetups where people are injured and in some cases even killed. 7 News' Josh Chapin is live in Laurel tonight. And Josh, investigators busted another one of these over the week.
Yeah, Scott, imagine coming to work just a couple days after New Year's and finding this. It's a bit hard to see on the pavement here given the moisture and how dark it is, but you see the tire tracks and the mess that was made here. It is clear folks were doing donuts in the parking lot here, and investigators say this group intended to do this all the way up to Baltimore. This is the kind of chaos Maryland State Police are trying to stop. Who can forget this cell phone video in Prince George's County back in May when a car meetup turned deadly? 26-year-old John Phipps killed by gunfire.
These are events that nobody wants going on. They're unsafe. People are getting hurt.
We talked to Captain Jason Kokinos about it today. He's the commander of District 3 in Montgomery County.
We put dozens of extra officers, I would say, in the entire Silver Spring area. Just flooded different areas.
Montgomery County said on New Year's Eve, here it is in a tweet, dozens of cars tried to flood the streets of downtown Silver Spring. Investigators here able to stop the takeover before it happened. Eventually, the same group came to Prince George's County in Laurel, meeting up in this office complex before investigators busted it up. They chased people to this dead-end street nearby, arresting 3 and taking 2 guns off the streets.
This is different. These are Dodge Chargers, Dodge Challengers, a variety of vehicles that are modified. They're aggressively taking over intersections, blocking traffic, starting fires with gasoline, firing weapons, displaying weapons. So this is a whole nother level.
The Maryland State Police formed the Car Rally Task Force back in June, which has been focused on addressing these street takeovers. So far, 48 people have been charged. Investigators have recovered 6 stolen cars. 2 people have been charged with DWIs, and 25 guns have been taken.
If you're going to take over intersections and be unlawful, we're not going to tolerate that.
And this week, police said a Rockville man in this case was charged with possession of a stolen car. Police said he also had a stolen handgun, a loaded handgun in his car. Scott, a 16-year-old, was caught up in all this. Investigators with this task force clearly working each month to stop these incidents before they happen, like we saw Montgomery County do. Scott.
And Josh, while I've got you here, we'd be remiss not to ask you for a quick update on the snow there since we last saw you at 5 o'clock.
Well, Scott, just a few things to note. It is really, really cold. We sat in the car the last hour to warm up, but we had that fresh coat of snow on the pavement here, and just as quickly as it fell, it is melted. And you can see the blacktop right now here. What the thing we can see, really the best thing we can show you accumulation-wise, is kind of on the grass here. Not a whole ton of accumulation, but just a little bit here. And the last time we talked to you also, on the car here, on our Subaru, the whole thing was covered in snow. You might remember if you joined us in the last hour, and now it is completely melted, but the frigid air does remain here in Laurel tonight. Scott, back to you.
Yeah, that cold didn't disappear as quickly as the snow. Josh, thank you very much. I'm joined now by VJ. We saw that.